Mr. Speaker, sir, I am informed by the Commissioner of Police that since January 2019 to date, no contravention has been booked and no arrest effected for illegal road racing pursuant to Section 125 of the Road Traffic Act in the region of Roche-Bois. However, following complaints received on 24th of May 2019 at night regarding illegal road racing and loud noise, a crackdown operation was immediately carried out by Roche-Bois Police Station, supported by a team from Criminal Investigation Division, Port Louis North, Emergency Response Service, and Special Support Unit with a view to preventing, deterring, and arresting persons involved in such illegal activities. When the police reached the spot, they stopped 3 persons riding their motorcycles and who were suspected to have been participating in illegal road racing. When police questioned them, they denied any involvement in illegal road racing, and neither any independent person came forward as witness. Nevertheless, 13 contraventions not related to illegal road racing were established against them for the following offences: no letter L affixed on vehicle, failing to wear high visibility clothing, failing to produce driving license or a photocopy thereof on demand, dangerous driving, insurance vignette not affixed, motor vehicle license not affixed, inefficient silencer, defaced number plate, and breach of condition attached to provisional license. Mr. Speaker, sir, on 17th of April 2021 at night, following an anonymous phone call from an inhabitant complaining about illegal rally along the motorway, Roche-Bois, 3 police officers proceeded there. They saw 2 persons riding their motorcycles at high speed and appeared to be participating in an illegal rally. On seeing the police, the riders tried to escape. Whilst the police officers were trying to arrest the riders, a hostile crowd of about 20 persons present thereat started throwing stones towards the 3 police officers and the police vehicle in order to allow the riders to escape. In the course of the incident, the officers were injured and the police vehicle sustained minor damages. Inquiry in this case is proceeding. Mr. Speaker, sir, I am further informed by the Commissioner of Police that no later than 9th of May 2021, a similar incident happened along Roche-Bois New Trunk Road. Following an anonymous phone call from an inhabitant regarding an illegal rally, the police went on the spot and saw some persons riding motorcycles at high speed. On seeing the police, they rode away, and whilst effecting their patrol, the police faced a hostile crowd of youngsters who pelted unknown objects towards the officers and their vehicle, which sustained damages at the windscreen. Fortunately, nobody was injured, but no one could be arrested. Inquiry in this case is also ongoing. Between January 2021 and May 2021, 2 crackdown operations have been carried out by the police in the region of Roche-Bois, whereby several vehicles were stopped and searched. However, no contravention was established as no person was found to be engaged in illegal road racing. I am also informed by the police that checks at vehicle checkpoints are carried out on a daily basis in the Roche-Bois region and its vicinity at specific hours, with the participation of different units of the police force targeting illegal road racing as follows. On a daily basis, SSU provides night patrols in the north and along the motorway at Roche-Bois, and ERS jointly with personnel of Roche-Bois police station perform checks on Friday and Saturday nights. Safe city cameras, comprising a total of 5 intelligence video surveillance cameras, have also been installed at 3 sites along the motorway between Cocoterie and Roche-Bois roundabouts on 19th November 2019, 18th of June 2020, and 21st of August 2020, respectively. Mr. Speaker, sir, the police has also informed that the following additional measures have been put in place to prevent the holding of illegal road racing on public roads, including the part of the motorway at Roche-Bois. Regular crackdown operations are carried out during the night of Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays at strategic locations with a view to discouraging and tracking down the organizers of illegal road racing. B, since Wednesday, 17th of June 2020, the traffic branch has implemented a new policing scheme called Visible Patrol along motorway M1 and M2. 2 mobile teams carry out daily patrols along the motorways from 2200 hours to 600 hours to detect road traffic offenses and to deter any illegal activity, including road racing. C, sensitization campaigns on road safety issues in targeted areas at schools, colleges, youth centers, and youth clubs are organized with a view to sensitizing people on the dangers of such activities as speeding and illegal road racing. Since January 2019, 3,450 lectures have been delivered by personnel of traffic branch, and 82,222 persons have been sensitized. And D, gathering information by field intelligence officers and CID on illegal road racing. Mr. Speaker, sir, the problem of illegal road racing is being faced by many countries around the world, and it is also a matter of concern for Mauritius. It should be pointed out that every year, some 8 to 10 applications are received from registered organizations for approval by police for the organization of racing events in certain areas. If an application meets the criteria and all the necessary documents are submitted, it is approved. The possibility of having dedicated spaces for racing activities had been envisaged in the past, but this measure involves certain risks and costs associated with its implementation. That is why we need to be very cautious before taking a decision. I am informed by the Ministry of Youth Empowerment, Sports and Recreation that a rally circuit project is under consideration. In this regard, it is proposed to carry out a feasibility study, and an amount of 2 million rupees has been earmarked in the budget for that purpose.
Yes, Mr. Speaker, since we are talking about speeding, I will make a polite request to the Honourable Prime Minister if he can speed up his reply because we are running out of time. So, therefore, Mr. Speaker, I would like to mention that illegal rallies is a current feature in the vicinity of the motorway in Roche-Bois, whereby several inhabitants have made complaints to the police, but with no fruitful results. And it's good that the Prime Minister mentioned that there are crackdown operations and check. But can I ask the Honourable Prime Minister if police officers can be posted permanently during the weekend in specific time at night so that they can act as a deterrent to those illegal rallies?
First of all, Mr. Speaker, sir, when a question is put to me, I try my best to provide sufficient information in order for the honourable member to understand my reply. I'm not coming here before this House to waste the time of the House. And I hope that the honourable member will appreciate that whatever I've been saying in my reply are all relevant to the question that he has asked. That is my first remark. Secondly, of course, since putting the question, I have discussed the matter with the Commissioner of Police. I have discussed the matter with my colleague, the Minister of Land Transport, to look into ways and means of how we can address this issue. And obviously, we don't want people to go against the law, especially when in the past there have been cases which have been fatal. So we are looking into, apart from the measures, and I don't want to repeat again what I have said, because in fact, the supplementary question that is being asked by the honourable member, I have already replied to that. And in fact, this is wasting the time of the House. But anyway, I don't mind, because that is the question that is being asked. And I have said in my reply that there is coordination, first of all, between the authorities. And on the side of the police, we have, I am being told that there are patrols at certain times at night. There is now, with the support of the cameras which have been installed at different places, the police will give particular attention to that stretch of the road. And obviously, as I have said, the officers will have to mount, because I've given instances where police officers have attended cases, and they have been, unfortunately, they have been obstructed, let me put it that way. They have been obstructed in doing their duty. So that also is being looked into, so that there is better coordination.
And Roy, too.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. The country has been witness to many tragic accidents as a result of illegal rallies, and at the same time, amateur motor racing clubs are willing to live their passion within a safety and legal framework. So in that regard, with regards to existing law, does the Prime Minister intend to review the law and consider enforcing more strict sanctions to those who are going to discourage the practice of illegal rallies, and at the same time regulate, more ease the organization of legal rallies? Thank you.
In fact, Mr. Speaker, sir, the legal provisions and the penalties that are prescribed for illegal road racing have not changed since many, many years. In fact, it dates back, when I look at the law, Section 125 of the Road Traffic Act, 1962. And it's good that I read what the law says, and I quote, "Any person who, except with the consent of and in accordance with any conditions imposed by the Commissioner of Police, promotes or takes part in any race or trial of speed between motor vehicles on a road shall commit an offence and shall, on conviction, be liable to a fine not exceeding 1,000 rupees. Clearly, this clause relating to the illegal road racing and its penalty need to be reviewed. And now, of course, it needs to be made stricter, and I'm going to discuss with my colleague, the Minister of Land Transport, to see to it that, and I believe that we need to, in fact, amend the law so that it includes also a term of imprisonment. But I'm saying that, this is my opinion, it will have to be discussed with my colleague, and then eventually government will come with amendments.